Big goals are sexy. They're exciting. Writing a book, launching a new program, creating a new back-end system. But they can also feel paralyzing. You've probably set one of those big goals before and then just watched it collect dust on your to-do list. Why? Because everything else always feels more urgent. You're not lazy. You're just overloaded. In this video, I'm going to show you how busy professionals like you are using 1 or 2 power hours each week to actually make real, consistent progress on big projects and goals that matter most without the hustle and the burnout or the overwhelm. And no, you don't need a whole free day, just a little structure and a repeatable routine, a habit, and a few bold boundaries. I'm the Get It Done Diva, and you're watching my mini series, Habits, Not Hustle. If you've missed any of the videos in this series, make sure you go back so that you learn all of the habits that you need to own your time and step more into time freedom as a busy professional. Now, if you've ever said, I just need more time, I need more time to work on that, I need a whole day to get in the zone. Once I'm caught up, I'll start fill in the blank. Then this video is going to change everything because we're not just talking about getting stuff done today. We're talking about creating habits, creating momentum towards your biggest goals in a way that actually works for your life, not against it. We're going to talk about power hours. So, what is a power hour? A power hour is this sacred block of time, obviously, usually around 60 minutes, where you focus only on the project that will have the biggest long term payoff. Not urgent tasks, not getting caught up, not emails, not firefighting, just high leverage work done in a distraction free container. This is the antidote to always being in the weeds. But the truth is, you probably won't just find a power hour. It won't just be lying around waiting for you. You're going to have to create it. And that's exactly what I'll show you how to do. Step one, pick one priority project. Ask yourself, if I had to pick one big thing to move forward in the next 30 days or 90 days, what would it be? It might be writing the outline for your book, designing your back-end system, creating a lead magnet, mapping your next group program, giving your website a complete makeover, or upgrading how you onboard all of your team members. Then ask, what's the smallest action I can take towards this particular project? And then break it down into micro steps. You're not committing to finishing the whole project. You're committing to touching it each week. That's the habit that we want to create. Step two, you're going to schedule recurring power hours in your calendar. You wouldn't miss a doctor's appointment or a team meeting. I want you to treat your power hours the same way. So look at your week and pick 1 or 2 non-negotiable time blocks and protect them fiercely. The best time is in your prime time. Maybe that's early mornings before the day hijacks you, or Friday afternoons when your client work slows down. Maybe Sunday prep time to start the week ahead is when you're going to find these power hours. But label them clearly in your calendar. Power hour, book project, for example. You want to build the habit of blocking off 1 or 2 or more power hours every week. Some of the clients that I work with enjoy a power hour every day so that they can feel like they're making progress on those bigger goals. Make sure to block them off on your calendar so that other people don't think you're free and start booking up your time. A great time to block off these sessions and to label what you're going to do in your power hours is when you do your weekly momentum. If you're not familiar with that process, you can check out any of my podcasts on weekly momentum, and I will show you the exact flow that I use with my members. Step three, you're going to create a ritual that gets you into focus fast. You don't need hours of time to get stuff done. You need to be in the flow. You need rituals that tell your brain it's go time. Here's what I do. I clear my space. I put my phone on do not disturb mode, and then I put Brain FM on with my earbuds, and I may even light a candle or put some essential oils on at my office. These little cues help me shift my nervous system so that it can get into creating mode and project mode. And they're signaling that this time is different. I'm creating a ritual out of the working in my business into the working on my business time. Now, step 4 is use a simple progress tracker. Momentum builds when we can see our progress. So I recommend a sticky note or a whiteboard with milestones, or a physical or digital tracker, Google Sheets, or a printed planner. I want you to, at the end of each power hour, ask yourself, what did I accomplish? And write it down in there. Write down what's my next micro move, what's my next action step. Even if you're not going to take the next action right now, but if you've written it down, when you pull it up at the beginning of your next power hour, you can get right in momentum. And ask yourself, how do I feel? This keeps your energy anchored in progress and reminds you that you're moving forward. I was working with Jen. Jen was a vocational counselor. She had a dream of launching her own training program, but the day-to-day of running her practice kept getting in the way. She told me, I need a whole week off to even think about this project. We started with 1 power hour a week. On week 1, I just had her outline her training topic. In week 2, she mapped out what the modules would be. In week 3, she recorded a really rough first video. And by week 6, she had a 3-part training program launched. And more importantly, she wasn't exhausted or behind on her regular work because it was 1 hour a week, every week. Big projects don't require big heroic efforts. They require consistent time, intention, and trust. Power hours are how you show up for the version of you who already lives that next level life. So your challenge, pick one project, choose 1 hour this week, and start. Even if it's messy, even if it's 45 minutes instead of 60, because greatness isn't built in a day, it's built in a habit. When you design your week with power hours, you're not just getting stuff done. You're becoming the person who finishes what she starts. Now, in our next video, we'll tie it all together with one final habit, the daily rewind. This is the habit that locks in your wins, learns from your stumbles, and helps you build momentum no matter what kind of day that you've had. Until then, remember, you don't need a hustle plan. You need a habit system. Let's build yours.